Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. And as promised, Simon from the Real Ale Guide is joining me via Skype.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
how's it going, Chad? Nice to see you again.
Yep, and we're drinking a beer from your side of the pond. This is Wells Bombardier. It's an ESB, an English or extra special bitter. Now you have the can, I have a bottle. And I'm wondering if that's going to affect, if it's going to taste any different or whatever.
I'm wondering if the can might taste a little bit tinny, with like a metallic taste going on, whereas probably you won't get that with a bottle. But we'll see. We'll try and gauge this over the airwaves.
Yeah. So you want to get pouring here?
Okie dokie.
Ooh, I got the head crowning over the rim of the glass. See?
Fantastic. Look at that. So you got kind of an off-white, fluffy, two-finger head, or?
Yep, and it's the body is a mahogany color, I guess you'd call it. Copper,
amber, maybe.
yeah.
Amberish in color.
Actually, yeah, they made a point of saying on the bottle, like, it's a copper ale. Where does it say? Brewed in the heart of England, this is a richly rewarding traditional Burnish copper ale bursting with English spirit. How's it smell?
That, Young's is actually in Britain. Young's and Wells are made together in one brewery.
Right.
They do the banana bread beer and the double chocolate stout, which you sent over. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All comes from that one brewery.
Yep.
Okay,
how does it
let's give
smell?
this a try.
It smells like Mahar's, my beer bar. When you walk in there, this is how it smells. It's like kind of toffee, like a light apple kind of scent,
Yeah. Most definitely. It's a good. I would call this not a very, very good session beer.
Yeah, it's it kind of tastes how it smells. I get like a little bit of apple, red apple. Like a mild kind of syrupy flavor, like coffee, or not coffee, toffee. Overall, and then like there's a definite bitterness on the back end.
It's also, I'm finding it very malty, quite a malty drink with. It's got a lovely hop backbone as well to it.
Yep. I don't know what your can says, but on my bottle it makes a point of saying, "Our own natural mineral water, the ripest English Fuggles, and crushed crystal malt delivered this experience of England in a glass. Peppery aromas give way to the perfect balance of malty richness, tangy hops, and sultana fruit on the palate with a long, soft, spicy finish." I would probably, they made a point here of saying it's peppery and spicy. I don't think it's that. I wouldn't say it's peppery and spicy, would you?
No, I think. Definitely not. Now I reviewed the pumpkin ale that you sent over, and that was, I would say, that is definitely spicy. That is a fantastic spicy beer. This is, for them to say that this is spicy, I think they need to change the people who are marketing this can. I think there's no spicy or pepper notes at all in there, I don't think.
Well, I noticed while it's in your mouth, there's kind of like a black pepper kind of taste to it. It's not spicy like a winter warmer or like a pumpkin beer like that. Like there's a little bit. I don't want to call it intense, but it's like just like a little lively feeling in your mouth. And I think what they're comparing this to is other English bitters. Because this is an ESB and not just a bitter. So I think that's what they mean by compared to a bitter. It is peppery.
Yeah, it's probably if I was to be honest, I can't find a peppery note at all. Compared to like a Boddington's and like this would be on draft in the UK next
Right.
to a Boddington's and a Worthington's, and this would be at the strong end of the range on a draft beer in the UK.
Yeah.
They really need to sort themselves out.
Yeah, it's not that it's only 5.2%. That's the same as Budweiser.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mine's actually saying, I don't know if you can see that. It's actually saying 4.3.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're not drinking the same beer.
That's very strange.
Can you see that? It says 5.2.
I do, yeah, and I'm not sure if you can see.
Yes, yeah, 4.3.
It's a premium beer.
Yep.
Oh, that's very strange.
Mine says premium ale.
I wonder why. Yeah, the peppery notes you're saying is I wonder that's why I can't seem to find them there. But there's not much information on the can at all. This can caters for Europe. I think there's a lot of European writing on you, cervezas and
Right.
beerers and different names for beers. So perhaps this is more of a European style beer, and that's more of an American style beer.
Final thoughts on the beer. I like this one. I'm not usually a big fan of ESBs, but this one really, I've had this on tap and now I've had it in the bottle, and I like them both probably equally. You get it there's a good aroma there. The palate matches it. It's like a fruitiness, a definite typical English malt, like that kind of Cheerio cereal malt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little bit of spice in the mouth. Finish is fairly clean. It's definitely a smooth, easy drinking beer. I mean, I could just slug this whole thing down in 2 seconds if I wanted.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's a very good beer, and I'm gonna go 8 out of 10 on this one.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'll give you my take on this. Again, I agree with you. It's very easy drinking. It's gone down very, very quickly. There's a nice bit of lacing on the glass. The head's kept well, which I do like in the beer. I find that a good quality in a beer.
Yep.
The taste, you got that bready, malty taste. It is. I'm finding it slightly citrusy, with a lovely hop finish going down. So on that basis, on the fact that you could probably fit 4 or 5 of these in an evening, maybe 6, I'm going to give. Again, I think I'm going to probably give this an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm probably going to join you on the 8 out of 10.
Well, I guess that about wraps it up for the Wells Bombardier. Even though these beers aren't exactly the same, we both like it pretty much the same. I want to thank Simon for doing this Skype review with me.
Thank you very much, mate.
And
I'd like to thank Chad very much for joining me on this transatlantic beer review, and hope we can do more in the future. Me and Chad, I don't know if Chad wants to plug it or me, but I think while I'm on the subject, I might as well. We're going to be doing an interview either in the next half an hour. So we're gonna drink these beers, have a little natter, and then we're going to do an interview. I'm going to interview Chad. I believe I got some really good questions I'd like to ask Chad. So make sure you tune into the interview between me and Chad. And cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
Jing.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's beer review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.